Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. In the last video we said that we're going to go ahead and start doing the wiring and everything on the car, starting to clean up everything behind the dash. But yesterday, after I got done doing that video and stuff, I was talking to my girl and everything, and I'm like, yo, we should paint the dash black or something to make it look different. I said I really would like to flock the dash and everything, and then we both came up with the idea of, why don't we wrinkle black it? So in this video, we're going to attempt to wrinkle black our dash. So I got the dash all set up right here. A couple jack stands underneath, as you can see. And yeah, we still got some wrinkle black paint. About a can and maybe a quarter of another can. We got a little bit of primer. I know this is plastic. This is like, I don't know, leather, I guess. I got some purple power here. So we'll go ahead and spray the whole dash down, wipe it all down, scuff it up a little bit. I mean, definitely on the plastic, I don't know how well we can scuff this. Maybe we still can, I don't know, but regardless, we're gonna go ahead, clean it, scuff it up, try and lay primer as much as we can with what we got. I'm not sure if we'll need primer or not, but I got a little left, so why not use it and go from there. The dash here is cracked, unfortunately. It's been cracked for a long time. We're just gonna send it because I don't have another dash and I'm not buying another one. Yeah, maybe we'll do this wrinkle black and then we'll do like a drift stitch thing on it. We'll drill a couple holes and zip tie it to give it a little character. Yeah, let's get to work. So, as you guys saw in the time lapse, we wiped it down. Just wanted to get all the dirt and everything off it before we scuffed it up. And then we just went around it all, scuffed it up with a scuffing pad. And now what I'm going to do, go back over it with that purple power, wipe it all down, make sure everything is good on the little edges and cracks and everything. Then I'm going to tape up the thin plate on it. And then probably lift up the dash more on these jack stands that I'm sitting on and start trying to lay down some paint. I got to get the handy dandy hair blower out, our hair dryer, so we can get it a little warm so the paint can adhere to it right. So that's power, purple power, this thing. We got it taped up, we got it cleaned, scuffed, cleaned again. So like I said, I don't have much primer, but I'm going to try and see if I can get a light coat all over it all and go from there. First we got to get some heat in this thing, so let's go ahead and get that done.
It barely feels warm.
I think there's enough in here to do anything.
Get a light coat, very light.
Maybe.
Were you taping off the front?
No. Alright guys, so I heated up the best that I can. I mean, it didn't really do anything. So I heated up the paint a little bit. Like I said, there's maybe a quarter of a can here. I'm not sure how much it's going to hit. It's very windy. and all that, because we got a hurricane coming again. But I'm gonna try and glaze over it at least with a little bit of this on there, just so it helps the actual paint instead of straight to this plastic here that probably won't really bond too well. So let's get it. Much wind. Alright, so best that I could with the little bit of paint I had. Obviously it wasn't a lot of primer in there, but I think I got at least a good ratio around the whole dash for the most part. Let that sit there for about 5-10 minutes or so to dry. Throw some heat at it again, and then we'll go ahead and start heating up the can for the Wrinkle Black. Give it a bit shaking, not that kind of shaking, and lay it down, and hopefully it comes out. It's getting dark here because it gets dark early as heck now because it's dumb daylight savings crap. So yeah, hopefully we'll have some light to finish this up. If not, I'll have to finish it up in the morning and all that. But yeah, and I hope you guys enjoyed yesterday's video. So if you ain't seen that yet, I would go check that video out so you know what's going on and why the dash is out of the car right now. So we'll check back with you guys when this dries out. Alright y'all, see you the next day. It doesn't look great out. It's kind of windy. It's been raining all day and all night. The dash and everything is soaked. So not much I can do with it right now. Unfortunately, it got blown off the jack stands and everything. So I'm going to try and set it up better and see if I can wipe it down or do something so I can get it done, so I can have a video out for you guys. As you can see, the dash is just soaked, so can't really do much to it, you know. But I got my Milwaukee air blower, trying to blow it off best that I can and see if I can at least get some Wrinkle Black on it. If I can get a couple coats of Wrinkle Black on it and everything, then I can move it from out back. It's really windy. Everything is wet, so when the wind blows, it blows water off like from here, from everywhere. You know, this thing here keeps wanting to fall down. So yeah, and I'm sure you guys can hear in the camera how windy it is. But let's see if I can get this thing dry enough where I can put a couple coats on it. Alright, so that got a lot of the big stuff off. I mean, it's still wet, but we got the majority of it off. So what I'm going to get something dry, like a towel or something, and try and dry it up the best I can and see how it looks from there. Because if it's got any bit of water on it, obviously the paint's not going to stick to it or whatever. And, you know, because of it being windy out, it's kind of cool out. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now, let me get down. I don't know how much that wind is affecting the camera, but yeah, I'm going to try and dry it up the best that I can. Hopefully from the time I'll go inside to get a paper towel or a towel or something to dry it with, a rag, it doesn't rain again. Because it's on and off rain. Because obviously you guys know we have a hurricane coming again. Well, right now it's a tropical storm, but should be probably a hurricane by the time it hits us. But it's like a class 1 if it does, or a cat 1. So I ain't too worried about it, but it does affect video quality, or not video quality, but videos. Because can't do anything in the rain really. And we're trying to get this dash done, boy, so we can get it back in the car and finish what we gotta do in the chassis part of it for wiring and everything. So we building race cars around here. So let's go ahead and go get some. Look, I already feel it's starting to rain again. See what I'm saying? But let me try and get something to dry this off real quick and see if we get any paint fade on it or not. Let's try and see if we can wipe this puppy down some. Enough where obviously where it's dry, completely dry. We don't want it wet at all. So I actually grab a couple rags so I don't keep just pushing water everywhere, and actually keep stuff dry. We'll do a section like the whole thing with this, and then we'll go back with another one that's completely dry, and make sure we get all the wetness off of the dash, you know. Definitely like in these crack areas and stuff right here, you know. Gotta make sure your cracks are clean. And I want to fix this too after we paint it. Alright guys, so it's been like 2 days since, or the next day since that last clip, 2 days since we originally started to do this. That puts me behind the videos, obviously, but you know, we had that hurricane and stuff come through and everything, so we really couldn't do much. But it's gone. We still have some wind, but no rain, so hopefully we'll be able to get this all done. So I went ahead and wiped this dash again. Didn't record none of it because I already made a video clip of that. So now I guess we're gonna go ahead and put some heat on everything, and also the spray can, and try and lay some paint down on this thing, and hopefully it gets a nice wrinkle effect. So let's get to that. Alright, so I've had the hair blower here for a little bit, blowing this way, and then I've gone this way for a little bit to try and heat up some of these areas here. I think what I'm going to do now is go ahead and get some heat in this can, go ahead and start spraying some down. Let's go ahead and get this can warmed up, and we'll move along. Alright, so I got the whole dash sprayed with one coat. Now I'm just going to go around with the whole thing with heat to try and help it dry up a little bit. And then I'll go ahead and do another coat or two on it. And we'll see how she comes out when she's done. So we gave this about roughly 5 to 10 minutes to dry. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do another coat on it this way, spraying it this way all the way down. Let's get to that. Alright, so we got another coat on there. Now I'm just going to go around the whole thing and use the hair dryer to just put a little heat in it to help it cure and dry a little bit. And we might do one more coat in an X pattern. Let's get this cooled up, or warmed up. Alright guys, check it out. Just trying to get a wrinkle effect. So it is on plastic, and the plastic, you know, is colder than like a metal, how you can get heat on it. So it's going to take a lot longer. I got some heat going on it, and I'm just moving this around to different areas to try and help it dry to get more of a wrinkle effect. But in some areas you can see really good, like through here, you know, it's all wrinkled. So it's turning out really good. I'm just going to let it dry a lot longer. Like in here is wrinkled and nice. All this is going to be covered, and we're going to be fixing this as well. I'm thinking of taking, like I said, that carbon fiber stuff I had and make a little plate to go over here so you can't see this big hole here. And then we'll do some zip tie stitching right here. And it should be alright. Then we're going to do like a piece of cover here as well. And eventually I'm going to have like switches on here. Like a little switch panel for the power, the fuel pump, fans, all that kind of stuff right in here, you know. Go ahead and let this keep doing its thing. And then we'll check back in with y'all. Alright guys, so it's starting to get a lot more of a wrinkle effect to it. Like I said, it's still, as these spots that you see are still kind of like wet because it's on plastic and not metal and stuff like normally you'll use the wrinkle black on. And you gotta have a lot of heat in it. And it's hard to get heat on this plastic because I don't want to damage the plastic or get too much heat on it and it cracks it or whatnot. So I'm just gonna let it do its thing. But I mean, look at these spots. Like, it's coming out really good in some areas. Look, I'm stoked on it. I'm excited. I'm happy for it. Once it cures some more, it'll look a lot better. But if you look in dried areas, it's got the wrinkle effect. So I'm gonna let it fully cure. If I need to do another coat, so be it. We'll do another coat. But I don't think I'll need to, because it's turning out really good. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and let this just sit up and dry. But for this video, guys, that's gonna be the end of this video. It's been dragged on for 2 or 3 days now because of the storm and everything. So I got catching up to do. So I'm gonna end this video, get it edited up and posted for you guys, and then jump right into the next video. And hopefully that gives us more time to work or to cure, because our next video is gonna be on this dash as well. I know it's a lot of dash content, but stuff that needs to be done for the car. We got a lot of holes and some repair work to do on this thing, so I figured I'll keep that its own video. But with that being said, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please consider subscribing and smashing that like button. You know, share these videos and stuff like that. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this one, guys. So peace out and God bless.